last time on the Sunken Valley, these three chucklefucks got themselves to Machine City and got dropped off by Rouge, who then parked the mist truck and got into just a regular ass cargo truck to get back home and report to Red. And Acid Fox showed them to his hideout in an abandoned station, hidden cleverly behind a soda vending machine, where you had to input. Well, you had to buy a fantasy, an orbits, and an X-Rite in that order for it to unlock. And they went into his awesome hideout, which was an offensive, a stocked, but offensively so, really poorly stocked fridge, a laptop.
Stocked is a generous word.
Well, you never saw him there.
And a lie.
No, you don't know.
Punched sweets with cartoon smell.
Yeah. No food can punch you with the smell. It's stocked just with pungent food. And yeah, you discussed plans. Xweets tried a few times to get Acid Fox to fucking say anything, and even to get his helmet off, which he refused, of course. Because he's got a secret identity. It's for the safety of everybody if he just keeps the armor on.
It's my power, you see. It'd be unstoppable if I were to take it off.
Yeah.
Can I actually ask a quick question about that? Just if this was something we would have known from all of the interrogation to him about it. Does he not wear it when he goes to work? Or does his work so frequently involve him wearing it that even then no one knows what he looks like?
I mean,
I'm just fascinated by this individual.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you ever... Oh, I got an advantage from Marty. Thank you so much. I don't think you ever outright got an answer to that, but the implication sure is that yes.
Good.
A very few selection of people know his actual face. I mean, from his story, at least Joe, the Immortal Witness, would know his face, and whoever he's worked with up until he got the armor. So maybe there's people where he doesn't need to. But it sure seems like it's a pretty much all the time kind of thing.
What a little freak.
What? It's air conditioned. The smog in the city is killing me. What, you think these air filters are just for the mist? That helps me breathe in this goddamn forsaken city. Welcome to Night City, Machine City. Yeah, there's a little hookup on the top of the helmet to like hook a hose up, and he just kind of fills it up with water, and then it drains out the feet.
Oh no, that's awful.
It fills up like halfway with water, and then a couple of the big cartoon hands pick him up and just shake him vigorously for 30 to 40 seconds.
You see, that is how I clean my Tupperware to get the curry stains out.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's how you get the curry stains out of the armor.
Yeah. You fill it up with warm water, you put like half a paper towel in there with some soap, and you give it a shake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I was so afraid of where that sentence was going. you know, sometimes the things you say scare me.
Were you afraid I was gonna say that's how I wash?
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Like, no,
Just
I don't think you
jump
do.
around in the suit.
I fill my bathtub up partway and roll around? Like,
Yeah.
What are you?
I don't know. That's why I was worried. That's why I was worried, Fen, and I'm glad you didn't say that. Because that would have been unhinged.
I lie on
When
my
I
back
bathe,
and
I
slide back and
levitate
forth.
perfectly in place, and the tub spins around me.
Oh.
That's a good trick.
Yeah. I just take, you know, one of those big garbage bags, and I just fill that with water, and then I jump in it and just kind of jump around for a bit.
Jump up to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Acid Fox went over, like, the inventory of the Licorice Garage where gummy ship parts are being kept. And Rowan confirmed that a lot of the pieces they have are the ones they need to build or repair their own gummy ship. Included in that was also a listing about Navigummies, the fact that they're all not missing, but in use, and all of them also somehow are connected to the drill machines.
Problematic.
Which, I mean, even if you don't know Kingdom Hearts, you can take a wild guess. It's the GPS, essentially. But it's magic about it.
The gummy no.
No. The gummy.
I don't know, gummy piece of shit. I don't know. We're moving on.
No. Because it's geostationary. What
piece of shit?
Positioning system?
Positioning. That's probably it.
I thought it was global.
Maybe.
I mean,
Probably.
geostationary would be part of the equation, though, so...
Look, we can't get into satellites in this sci-fantasy game.
Heavens no.
No, Heaven's Echo.
I mean, Kate, good news. It'll probably take us at least that long to actually get on task. So you've got... Yeah, go for it.
Speaking of getting on task...
Bugdumpman. No, he stays... He stays in the debriefs.
Oh, speaking of the debriefs, I do, you know what I'm talking about. I have a certain type of Sonic that I think will delight everyone for next Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah. And it'll be great. Anyway.
Why does... It's fine. I'll wait and be surprised.
I have forgotten entirely in this moment, but that's okay because I'm focused in on this V.
All right, Doob also doesn't know. It's just me, but y'all will know.
You don't
Must
know now,
we wait?
but
Yes.
You will.
I've not followed 80% of this conversation, and I don't think I'm meant to. Oh no!
Artie, what part of Bugdumpman did you not understand? I was perfectly clear about Bugdumpman. Anyway.
Perfectly clear. All right. Okay. Game face on. I'm gonna give it my goddamn best attempt at actually summarizing. So the trio were crossing the mist to Machine City to find the weakness in a giant walking drill machine that's about to drill into the village they came from and into the heart of the world. The On top of that, Rowan and Cooper, since they stranded here, crash-landed in a gummy ship, they need gummy blocks to repair their ship, which are currently kept in Machine City's version of a gummy garage, of course, called the Licorice Garage. And with the help of a mysterious armor-clad stranger called Acid Fox, they have finally arrived in Machine City. Well, that was without Acid Fox's help. But now that they're here, they're getting his help in finding the information they need and getting where they need to go. So they got the information on the gummy parts and figured out a way to infiltrate the Licorice Garage to retrieve said gummy parts. They also determined that they needed to go to the company headquarters SV Drills to retrieve the blueprints for the giant drill machines and determine their weaknesses so they can defeat the drills. And after some arguing, they finally left Acid Fox's hideout in an abandoned station in the underground of Machine City and found their way into something called the Automated Underground, which is where conveyor belts and big old robot cartoon hands and pipes transport material and finished products to and from wherever it needs to go. And using these conveyor belts, they're able to avoid the ever-watchful eye of Panopticonroy, the big old building here with an eye and a fat cigar. And so they're heading to the area where the chemical plant is and where SV Drill's headquarters is located. And on the way there, as they began riding a conveyor belt, Rowan got his pants sort of stuck in a bit of the conveyor belt. But was being dragged forwards towards a giant cartoon hand, what was gonna squish him. It was gonna squish all of them, but Xweets cleverly just stepped off the conveyor belt and walked past the hand and then stepped back on. Well, no, that's not true. Hang on. Cat, help me out here. Yeah, because that's when the high five happened.
Yeah. It was a tactical high five.
When she jumped up to high five it, then it, well, you know, they say if you high five the void high fives back, and she got stuck in the conveyor belt also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the giant robot hand high-fived her so hard that she kind of got squished also into the conveyor belt. And only by the ingenuity of Cooper's magic did they get oh so buttered up that they were freed from their predicament. You see, Cooper used his magical little friend Mog to summon a lot of butter, like just a lot of butter. And that really made things, you know, just go down smooth, as it were.
Unhorked that butter.
Yeah.
Xweets, of course, because she was stretched out during being stuck in the conveyor belt, once unbuttered, did obey the laws of mass and movement and
Cartoon physics.
Absolutely slingshotted forward and crashed into Acid Fox. Meanwhile, Rowan and Cooper are still covered in butter and trying to even just stand.
Yeah, boot first. Freaking slingshotting the boot first, and then the rest of Xweets' body just kind of getting pulled along. crashing.
I guess it's worth noting that she was extricated with a combination of the butter.
Oh yeah,
and 4 or 5 tiny little hands coming off of her leg that sort of pulled the.
Oh yeah.
The conveyor
Tiny
belt.
little black hands.
Tiny little hands.
So
Little
many of them this
hands.
time.
So many.
Yeah.
And now she's in front of Acid Fox, where she's got his ear alone for a very quick moment, while the boys are behind her, trying and failing to get themselves free of the slippery grease trap.
No, dude, it's not
And
grease.
Xweets
It's butter.
Losing all sight of the current moment, just shoves a photo in his face.
Mm-hmm. Because she is certain that she remembers him from somewhere and that he is hiding something from her.
She is stuck on it.
Yeah.
Kat, could you remind us what who is on the photo? Because we've seen that in-game.
Don't make me do this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fair.
It's 5 people. One that looks kind of like her, and 4 others.
Yeah. Am I remembering correctly that one of them, there's one in a lab coat? Yes.
Yeah, there's a tall guy in a lab coat. There's a tall lady that sort of looks like Xweets if she didn't have a tapeworm. And then there's a short one that has hair that looks a little bit like half of Xweets, but not really in any other capacity. There's a cow in the center, and then one corner is sort of like faded and burnt, and you can't really see the 5th one. But there's clearly a 5th person there. Yeah, she pulls this in his face, and he just flat out denies knowing jack shit, going so far to even say, like, is that, and that kind of looks, sister, family photo, what are we looking at here? What is this? She loved that. Oh, they had a little chuckle about towels.
Oh my god, yeah, because she was covered in butter, and he just kind of went, well, do you need a towel? And then realized, oh, well, I don't have any. That just seemed... Oh. They had a friendly little chuckle for just a moment.
Oh, also chat. I forgot to do it for last session, but I did remember to level Xweets up, and her dark stat has gone from a +2 to a +3. Uh-oh.
Oh, yo! Getting a little darker. Acid Fox ate all the towels. Oh no! Yeah, the blue blur butthole saga, original to Sunken Valley.
Oh god!
It's different.
God! Quick, at the table question for you two. Do you need a moment to quickly verify stuff via DM?
What?
No, we're already doing that.
Okay.
Why?
I was gonna say, if you would like a very, very, very small interaction, I have a very silly thing.
Oh. Well,
What do you mean by silly thing? Like action in the game, or like
Yes.
an unrelated? Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. While Xweets and Acid Fox are up ahead, Ro is completely none the wiser because there's so much butter, and he's just been attempting to like stand up over and over again. And I think that after like maybe the 4th or 5th attempt, he's gonna be like, "That's it. I've got an idea," and he's gonna pull out Starflare, kind of summon it, but like on the floor, so like it is still on the conveyor belt because he's face down in it. It's like not flashy or anything, so he's just gonna summon it in his hand, and he's just gonna be like, he's gonna attempt to cast magic. I'm not actually gonna roll this because I know it's not gonna work. Because what he's gonna do is he's just gonna go, "I know how to fix this. Hang on, I got this. Water!" And you know how we make the joke about how in certain regions it's water 1, water 2, and water 3? He casts water 1/6. And what happens is a teaspoon of water just kind of drops on his head. And he goes, I don't know why I thought that would work.
And he hisses and leaps out of the bathtub.
That's just what. It's not even water. It's just what.
Wow.
Wow.
Just thought that, I don't know, I've been feeling a little bit stronger magically, but no, I guess that's still, no, I just can't get water. I don't know how to do water.
Right. Now, where we left off last time was with... Yeah, Xweets shoving this photo in his face. Acid Fox is going on about, oh, is that? And where we come back is as he's looking at the photo, saying, "Was that, like, your sister, or...?" Oh.
I don't know. I mean, is the big tall fox your cousin? Do we all have to be related to somebody? Just thought you'd find it interesting.
I see.
And no, you don't. She puts it back in the bag.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Boy, is that a complicated question. Who's asking?
You can see he is visibly trembling. His whole body's just shaking with barely contained sudden burst of feeling. I'll show you.
You got low blood sugar? You're looking a little shaky there. You need to get you an orange? No, you're probably more of a lemon guy, aren't you? Look, all I'm saying is we don't need anybody passing out on the job.
He's now stopped trembling. There is just a quiet, measured movement of his hands reaching for the bottom of his helmet. And he unclasps something, and you hear a hiss of pressured air being relieved. And as he slowly, measuredly starts pulling it up over his head, it reveals orange, fluffy fur folding out. And then he removes it entirely. And you suddenly find yourself back. Well, you don't know quite where, but it's somewhere you've been before. It's sunny out. There's the feeling of there's a slight breeze. It's nice and warm. There's the electricity of excitement in you as you look up to see a net like on a volleyball court in front of you. Hanging above that, a giant inflatable lemon. And behind it, against the sunlight, the outline of a little fox-looking guy who shouts, "Remember my face!" and spikes the lemon ball down towards you. And then you're back in the underground amongst oil and chemicals and robots and butter, and you feel the you feel the heavy impact of gauntlets. A single gauntlet and fist smashing into your face as Acid Fox shouts, "Do you even remember my face? Do you?"
You know?
You do also take one harm.
And as she says that, I gotta decide a heartless characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Justified doesn't stack with itself, right? It's one and done. Because she technically still has it active, but for flavor, I think she gets another one until...
For sure.
Ooh, this'll be fun. So the last time she had just that one feathery wing pop out of her back, just kind of...
Mm-hmm.
As she's sort of wiping the blood from her mouth and saying, "You know what? I don't." An invisible wing pops out of the other side.
Oh yeah.
And she, she's got the look in her eye of, "Oh, I'm so glad you finally hit me. Now that means I can hit you." But like as she's getting ready to punch back, a bunch of little hands sort of come off of her chest and just sort of reach for him.
Ooh.
And it's very quiet. And like honestly, it might not even be audible over the sound of all the machinery and everything. But the a tiny little voice that almost sounds like it's coming from the keyhole just says, "Lem." And Sweets kind of recoils. Like first, like she's First of all, seeing that this guy's a cute little fluffy fox man under there is already a bit, a bit something to take in, and now all of a sudden, we've got probably a dozen little hands sort of reaching out like for his face and all of that. So I don't know.
Like, are they
Without
emerging
knowing what
from
to do,
the
I think she just
chest?
kind of swats at them a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you? What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
He's like,
no, go ahead.
If that's, loud enough for him to hear, the voicing Lem. I mean, would it be?
I leave that fully up to you. It was said.
Hell yeah. He drops the helmet just out of shock and takes a step back.
Oh what? Oh what? You throw the first punch and now all of a sudden you're afraid to follow through with it? Where you going? I'm right here.
For a moment, you saw the soft face of a hopeful young man ready to embrace his destiny. But as you now taunt him, the furrowed brows and curled lips of Acid Fox returns. You don't even remember me! Who are you?
Oh god. Hang on. Give me a second to think of how she'd react to that.
Yeah, no,
This
that's
is really
fair.
popping off. Sorry. I apologize for the break in pacing, but
No, that's so fine.
oh god, because she's definitely gonna meet his energy. She's also sort of like still sort of fighting back little hands, so she's sort of on two different fronts here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess her immediate response is, "Oh, you seem to be pretty sure. Why don't you fucking tell me then, bud?"
Yeah. Hang on. Gotta write something down. Sorry.
Oh no, the mirror.
There we go. Yeah, as you're shouting at him, like he sure seems to know. He says, "No, I don't. I thought I." If you can't even... And you see something just break. He loses fully the capacity for words, and he draws his sword. Turns the tip towards you.
Sweet sort of thumbs a little bit of blood off the side of her mouth and summons toothache.
Where'd you get that, huh?
Where'd I get what?
Oh, Cat, you did change into your,
Oh, God.
Who the hell's this? There we go. Who the fuck was that?
My little friend, the mushroom.
Hey! Sorry, yeah, he just goes, where did you get that? That's
Where'd I get
not
what?
yours!
Really?
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, I've always had it, so who the fuck are you to tell me?
I thought I was Sucra's best friend. But I guess I'm just another forgotten memory.
Sorry, that's somebody
you...
I'm supposed to know.
Oh.
What's that got to do with me?
I'm glad you washed my hands for me. Goodbye,
yeah?
Xweets. And he lunges towards you.
Oh God, so I am... Hang on. Oh God, character sheet. Where'd it go?
You are in danger.
Can we hear this?
I mean, the shouting, for sure.
Machinery around. I mean, I'm sure we eventually figure it out, probably about now. But you know, we're however far back we are with stamping machines between us and them.
Yeah, you've not got a straight shot back there.
We're covered in butter. Your hair's wet.
Advantage. Defend from harm. A 7. Danger averted, but it costs you.
How do I want to play this? I think she just punches the sword out of trajectory, but not in a way that really is defending herself from anything except that swing. So, like, I don't know, probably just gets right in his face right as she's doing it.
Yeah. In that case, I do believe I shall take a GM move. Let's see here. Yeah. You deflect his sword, and as he looks behind you, for just a moment he loses his focus as he looks up at Rowan and Cooper. You're staying out of this! And his sword charges up with lightning, crackles with electricity as he shoots out a bolt of thunder, hitting a panel on the wall that stops the conveyor belt, slams all the fists down, activates the bioscanner gates, and blocks you from Xweets. You're mine. Fuck. I have no quarrel with them. Don't bring them into this. Whoever you are.
You gonna lecture me?
Apparently I have to, since you can't remember. And he swings at you again.
That's not a fucking sucker punch, and we'll talk.
And as you say that, he goes to just hit you with the butt of the sword.
I keep clicking into the stream window and not roll 20.
Oh no!
Because it looks the same.
It all looks the same, man.
I'm gonna push through stress.
Ooh.
With
What?
with the thought of her trying to get an attack in faster rather than just defending. I'll obviously do a separate attack roll if it succeeds, but
yeah. That sounds to me like, I mean, either mastery or dark. Whichever link you want to roll with that.
cool. I will absolutely roll with dark. I feel like dark is pretty thematic for where we are physically and emotionally right now.
Yeah, the scene, like, it's just, you know, barely lit darkness, strange cables and belts and odd silhouettes in the distance, a weird fog from all the smoke and steam, all lit up by the flashlight in Fox's helmet now on the floor, the yellow light from Mog further back, and now the activated bioscanner red gates.
Oh, and with his helmet off, he would be able to see her one yellow eye, and then the two. Well, no, I guess all four eyes are glowing right now because Justified is active.
Ooh, all four of them.
Yep.
So when Justified is active, is the other eye also glowing yellow?
Yeah. When it happened with Will, both of her eyes lit up.
Yeah. Well, that's an 11 on the push through stress. I'd say you get it.
Hell yeah.
So with that, you can choose to succeed, take one forward, ask a question, gain an advantage, and yeah. The stuff that's here on the screen, chat, I can't read today.
Cool. I think I still... Okay, so I think I'm going to take a +1 forward to the ensuing attack roll, but no matter what happens, I'm still going to take the advantageous position as my second one.
So you're... Sorry, so... I mean, if you're not...
Take +1 forward.
Mm-hmm. And then advantageous position to sort of, like, to basically get the, like, be able to either react fast enough to attack first or do something else, but, like, get out of reach or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right, because the whole thing was to outspeed, so I guess I would need succeed at what you were attempting.
I'd say so if what you're going for is then following it up with an attack, but
cool. Yeah, I'll succeed at what I was attempting and then take the +1 forward.
Ooh, hell yes. Whoa, mama! Holy shit.
Excellent. So let me think how I want to... Oh, and because I can also choose from the strike to subdue because I got more than a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just remind myself what the strike to subdue options are. Forgive me if this takes a moment. There are a lot of decisions to be made here.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You are at 1 HP, so take your time. Well...
Cool. So I think... defend yourself from harm... Oh, I should check the wording of how stronger than you works. Because I don't know if it's you can choose in addition to, or just one of your choices can come from strike to subdue. Okay, no. When you roll 7+ on... Oh, wait. That's not the right one. That says defend from harm. Where was you can do strike to subdue and your... Oh, God.
Or
am I misremembering? I might have been misremembering, actually.
I feel like so you definitely had this move. Didn't you? Drive form? No. Well,
yeah, no, I was mistaking defend from harm for strike with intent. So yeah, never mind. That doesn't proc now because she didn't.
Oh,
well, now that's interesting because one of the effects can be defend yourself from harm.
So, talk us through this. What's the ability we're looking at?
Right. Multitasking is easier when you're more than one person. When you roll 7+ on defend from harm, you may also choose one option from the strike to subdue list.
Mm-hmm.
I had, for some reason, this time thought, oh, that was strike to intent, not defend from harm. But no, it does say on defend from harm the action, so I don't think that actually comes into play here. Cool, yeah. That makes this simpler.
Hell yeah.
I think she will defend herself from harm and then take control of the situation.
Hell yeah. So yeah,
and
as he's about to...
harm already comes from justified. I don't want to accidentally kill him.
Oh yeah, you hit for 2 because of justified.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hang on.
And so, like, what does his attack look like? Just, like, as he moves through space? Like, what does he do?
So, like, as he shot out this lightning strike, he then, you know, whips the blade back around over his head and then goes to, like, smash the butt of the sword into your face. So he's just coming in with, like, you know, hitting downwards from overhead.
Gotcha. So I think the defend yourself from harm, she's just going to, like, before his hand can get to her, she's just gonna punch both sides of the blade and stop it in place.
Oh, shit!
And then, in the space afforded, just hit him with a fucking headbutt. He's got the helmet off.
Yeah! Holy shit.
And so for take control of the situation, if DM permits, I do think she's gonna get on top of him.
Yeah, like you're wrestling him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, in the movement of the headbutt, you like push him down on the ground and like the air just gets knocked out of his lungs. And you
say you were somebody's best friend? That's interesting. Why is it when I fucking look at you that I get the impression that you would be my best fucking friend until I'm about 10 inches from the finish line, and then right when I turn my back to take what's mine, you'll just quietly slip a knife between my ribs. I don't know you, but why am I so sure that's you?
You see once more the hardened face of Acid Fox melt away into the soft, somewhat more well-remembered face of Lem. And you don't know where that name comes from, but you know that that's him. But that's who he used to be. And being pinned underneath you, struggling to get you off, but being taken aback by what you're saying, he just tries to look you in the eyes and then look to the side instead. What do you want from me?
I just want you to tell me what you know.
And that's where we're going to take our first ad break. That fit well with the music. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So, 3 minutes, go get some water, go get a piss, do what you gotta do.
Hospital!
And we'll be right back.
Hoo-wee.
Hello, chatted room.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
So Rowan and Cooper, you hear Acid Fox and Xweets shouting. You see the light of Acid's helmet hit the floor. Then the sound of a sword being unsheathed and a crack of lightning. Everything shuts down. The barriers come up, and you are suddenly cut off from the two of them. And as you see through these red barriers, you see them fighting. Acid Fox trying to stab Xweets. Xweets deflecting it, Acid bringing his fist down to hit her in the face, her grabbing the sword before he can hit, headbutting him and knocking him to the floor, pinning him down. So what are the boys up to?
Seeing this at the first sign of like shouting, Rose's head would snap up and like look over. And I think during the scene as like everything escalates, he's like genuinely trying his best to like not fall to the whimsy of the ridiculous butter. And especially as like Acid Fox starts to just straight up attack Xweets all of a sudden, Ro's gonna be like, what the heck? What the heck? Hey, why are you fighting? Stop! And he's gonna like, I'm gonna do a little cast of magic.
Error. Well,
7 casts, that's fine.
Yeah.
No unintended consequences. He's like fed up with the butter for a sec in terms of like just like he sees that there's a clear like fret going on at the moment, and he doesn't even realize it. Like, his Keyblade is out, but he doesn't actively cast a spell, but his whole body just kind of like heats up and bubbles the butter off of his body.
Yeah!
And he just sort of like gets in a sprint position and runs forward, Keyblade in hand, to try and help, but it's too late. The big electric surge hits, the walls go up, and he like skids just kind of like near to the barrier and like tries to hit it with the Keyblade to try and get through, which I doubt works.
Oh yeah. I mean, good thing that you're trying to pass the Keyblade through, because as you were warned, if those detect anything organic, the automated air horn turrets will be deployed.
Mm-hmm.
But given that it's just the Keyblade, it passes through. You can feel like you don't know whether to expect resistance or not, but there is resistance, light against light, but in a different, little more literal sense. As is this light of the heart against a laser barrier. But it does just pass through.
At risk of burning his hands, Coop's gonna grab Rowan and pull him back.
That's great.
He's definitely like way hotter than usual, temperature-wise.
Temperature-wise.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I saw it happen.
Yeah. Actually,
it smells nice.
It's weirdly, it smells really nice. Is the only problem here. Is that, pleasant. I
think feeling Coop's hand, he is gonna like uncharacteristically turn his head now and just be like, Coop, no! We gotta get to them!
And
we do, but we can't cross those barriers.
But how? What are we?
Rowan, I would very much like for you to roll a push through stress with your mastery links.
You got it.
Because Ifrit has taught you how to cool back down. But I'm not sure you're capable of doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you've just been hot enough to boil butter. You might hurt Cooper.
Rowan, maybe now's not a good time, but you smell delicious when you're angry.
I'm gonna roll with advantage on this one, because I don't want to hurt Cooper.
So,
but what if you did?
Hey, how many mastery links do you have?
In fairness, this boy's got a lot of mastery links, but I don't think it's gonna help.
I mean, you just need to have 3 or 4.
He's got 3.
Good enough. You can succeed at what you were attempting.
Mm-hmm.
And cool down enough to not literally hurt Cooper.
I think on contact it is immediately like, but then he would notice that and then be like, oh shit. And yeah, reality snap back to it and just be like, do what he knows in terms of like turning the fire off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like with that, he is gonna just kind of like vent the steam through his nose, just kind of like Okay. Think. Smarts. Right. Yeah. What do we do?
I don't know. How the last thing we saw was Acid Fox kind of bring down the barriers and about to like bop her in the head with the butt of the sword. We never actually saw her flipping it around and getting the upper hand, did we?
I think that's like happening now.
Sure. But yeah, so for all intents and purposes right now, though, we don't know that it doesn't look good for Xweets necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I think as much as Cooper is like trying to think of anything that can be done, he's just getting kind of wrapped up in the why are they doing this, and isn't really certainly isn't coming up with anything to do, and is just kind of like mouth half open, staring forward, like almost disassociating about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. In that case, we return to the other side of the barrier. Let's hit it with that Rage Awakened. Or nothing at all. There we go. Having pinned down Acid Fox, the last thing you said to him was, say it again if you remember.
In response to him saying that he was someone's best friend, she said, "Why do I feel like you would be my best friend until I was 10 inches from the finish line? And then the moment I turn to take what's mine, you quietly slip a knife between my ribs. Why am I so sure that's you?"
Right. And at that, he, still with the soft expression of Lem, still looking away from you, says, We used to be friends. We did everything together. Trained at the academy, played football, and even when I was rejected, they were there to pick me back up. I was meant to have the Keyblade. Not him. Not him. They knew it was supposed to be me. I could have been saved with the right keys, the right heart. But it all went wrong. And his face hardens again. You're supposed to be mine. And he looks up at you. So why do you have hers? And as he shouts that, hold up. His blade, you're still, like, holding his blade locked, like, his hand still on it, locked sort of above his head, as one of the gems like a red gem flares up, and the entire blade is wreathed in a fireball that if you do not move your hands, you will get burned.
Oh, God.
Why do you have what? The mic clipped? Oh, so sorry. Man. Sometimes I should get the limiter off. He said, yeah. Why, yeah. So why do you have hers? Sorry, but yeah.
Oh. Oh, God. Calculating.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't change anything, but like, it is worth noting that while he was saying that there were little hands coming out of her chest and just sort of reaching toward his face. God. So here's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know between everything happening if it's... I'm torn between the optimal play and what I feel like would probably happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm trying to think of how to translate that into a response roll. Because, like... The hands are a problem that she needs to deal with. But how? She's currently got the bull by the horns and it's pushing. So she doesn't exactly have a free hand to do anything with. Oh, God, I think... Does she just try to disengage? What? Would that just be defend from harm? I'm like, what would I roll for her to, like, jump away, basically?
Yeah, I'd say that's defend from harm. All right. Now, your ability, what is it called? The one that allows you to also pick from strike to subdue?
Stronger than you, which is unfortunate because she has an ability called Dark Makes Me Stronger and an ability called Stronger Than You.
Right. Right, yeah. When you roll a 7+, you may also choose one option from the strike to subdue list. Yes.
Strike to subdue list is... Oh, God. De-escalate the situation, force a change of location, or take something from them, is that right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Can we like do a thing? Can I like
here it is.
Add one of the... I don't know.
Oh, if I take something from them, is that the player chooses what the character grabs, or is it I reach into the unknown sized loot box of items on their person and come away with one.
More so the first, I'd say.
Because I'm like, I like the idea that one of the little hands grabs something, but I don't have anything in mind to reach for.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Here's a potentially... How do you feel about... There's force a change of location. And I'm just sort of thinking out loud here and just seeing what you think sounds cool. So, like, force a change of location. Like, could she panic portal them somewhere?
Absolutely, yes.
Cool. With no immediate diffuse the situation with got your nose. She comes away with his nose. Hey, what the?
Hey,
But yeah, with no idea where. I think it will be force change of location and panic portal.
Hell yes. Follow-up question: Do you have some potential locations in mind, like just somewhere else in the underground, or are we going completely wild with this one?
Heaven's Echo, baby, let's go!
All right.
Master Ramu's bedchamber.
God.
I feel like probably somewhere, because like it's all about where, because normally she'd be exerting her will to send a portal somewhere, but this is sort of a reflex. So I imagine it would have to be someplace that's sort of close to the front of her mind right now.
Yeah.
So my thoughts would be probably places they've been recently. I'm like, don't say the academy. Don't say the academy. Don't say the academy. But like,
Do it.
You appear in the academy.
Oh God.
Hey, Cad, that's what I was gonna do if you just said, yeah, like, maybe just someplace, I don't know, it's panic. I would have done that.
As I was talking, I was like, I think we're on the same page here, actually.
Yeah! Suddenly, you feel the hotness of the blade, and you just panic. A dark portal opens, and before either of you can even register what's happening, you're both falling down onto the floor, clattering away from each other. In hang on, I gotta go back. Let's see here. Where'd I put this delicious little nugget? Sorry. Aha! Yeah, there it is. Who got advantage? Swedes, do not die! I'm gonna throw up! Please don't make Kate throw up. And from Kami too! Yeah! With your powers combined! You hit the floor. unclear as to how, but the familiar to you cold marble floor of you don't remember what this was called, but you are in a darkened room, apparently been kept somewhat safe from, or entirely safe from, weathering in the elements over the years. And in this room, in the dim light, mostly lit by Acid Fox's fire spell fizzling out on his sword, there are three statues, or displayed armors, more likely, similar in design to Acid Fox's armor. But there's 5 plinths, and 2 of them are empty. Now, with the defend from harm only being a 9, you choose whether you still take 1 harm from his fire spell, or I make a move. And I'll tell you what I plan to do, unless you already know which one you're gonna pick.
Let's hear about that move.
Let's hear about that move.
Because the only answers I have to Xweets hitting 0 HP are not going to be easy to undo.
Yeah, yeah, though that'll happen. What with dying. In the mist, even in this room, the gray floats around. Oh, that's a toughie. Okay. One of the moves is make them lose something, and if that is what we're gonna go with, I think the panic means that Xweets loses her grip on her Keyblade, and it clatters across the floor. Still just an option for now, but if you choose to take the harm, Xweets is fucking dead, so you know.
Xweets does have toothache, not Candy Crown.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was what she summoned.
Whoops.
The only reason I bring this up is because, like, they're knuckle dusters are kind of in her hands.
Yeah. No, but also that changes a little bit something that Acid said. I misheard you. Yeah, he did got angry about the Keyblade. Whoops. In that case, actually, one of the GM moves, one of them is also change the answer. Which is to say, while you did not summon Candy Crown, somehow he is fully aware that you have it. Whether it's some connection he has with it, some connection you don't know about he has with you, he can feel it.
Oh, and like if it helps, that's how it came across to me anyway when
Okay,
he said
good.
that.
All right. Well, now it's solidified.
Cool.
So here you are in this armory in the mist. Currently,
Can I?
Yes.
Can I rewind time just half a second?
Yes,
If
please.
in between all of the everything going on, assuming Cooper can see that a portal got opened and that they're about to like schloop on out of here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab Mog and fucking hurl him like a football.
Oh my god!
Perfect spiral. He turns into just like a twinkle of light, leaving sparkles behind him, and I'm attempting to get him, if not through the portal, at least like, hey bud, you need to somehow follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a Hail
Don't get to
Mary.
the portal, he is at least gonna teleport out.
Now,
I love
Kami,
this.
I understand that you're saying Mog is organic material.
Not if he turns into a little twinkle lights.
Not if he goes into twink mode.
That's the one.
God, the thought of him flying far enough to get the momentum and then becoming incorporeal until he reaches the other side is so sick to me.
Uh-huh.
It's like Sonic CD.
Yeah, no, literally. Exactly
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. He fucking does a light dash. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what feels right to roll for that, but for sure. Yeah! Go Mog! If you have a thing you want to roll for it, go ahead. Otherwise, I would say cast magic, honestly.
I was gonna say the only other kind of interesting thing I can think of is interfere player.
Ooh.
Just so it's rolling against some aspect of what Cat's doing, but I don't know. If you think that works, I can try that out.
I mean,
I don't know that it totally works because the payoff of that is then Cat getting experience or a plus forward or whatever. It's really more to like prevent them from doing something.
Yeah, no, I'd say yeah, cast magic or push through stress with mastery. Maybe.
We could do that. We're gonna use advantage. We're gonna do a push through stress mastery. And we're gonna pray that Mog doesn't turn on the shoot you machines.
Oh!
Fuck yeah, go Mog, go!
Oh!
So I've
Yeah,
been sitting here
Mog.
trying to think of any Kingdom Hearts ability from the games that would have a similar effect. And like the only one I've come back with is we can kind of think of it like he's using lethal frame.
Yeah!
Like literally sort of time stops the moment he throws Mog. So like the sensors are effectively don't sense him as he flies.
It get him through the alternating current.
Yeah.
Sensors are off for half a phase.
So I mean,
Mog sees the Matrix.
you get to pick
So, and
two.
the flip side of that is I was thinking like, oh, it's like the Star Shard.
Oh my god, but
It
it's
takes me
Mog.
exactly where he needs to go, even if he doesn't know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cooper, is Mog
so
the
we're-
Star Shard? Don't answer that.
Oh no, that would be weird. No, don't worry. Mog is something much worse.
Oh, good.
succeed at what we're attempting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say gain an advantageous position.
Mm-hmm. Now what would that look like?
That we're not covered in butter and on a machine that's trying to kill us. And maybe we ricochet Mog off of a turn the alarms off panel.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. He like bounces into a panel with a big red friendly button, and
big red friendly button.
Yeah. Well, hi there, but oh. And the barriers retract, and Mog vanishes through the portal.
The second the barriers are down, Ro jets forward, but like jumps, skids, lands. His hand is like right where it goes, and he was too late. And he's just gonna slam his fist into the the conveyor belt and be like, "Damn it!"
Hell yeah. So as you're getting your bearings, looking around this strangely familiar room, Xweets, with Fox barely focusing on where you are, like outside of the confusion and rolling away from you, he just sees you. And then from where you came from, there's a little, and Mog appears. And hang on, let me just, there you go.
Oh, and, God, so many things to react to all at once.
Yeah, there's a lot.
God. You said the room is super dim?
Yeah. Mostly now. I mean, now it's slightly more lit up by the, like a candle, but it's Mog's palm still shining.
I'm like, does she hide in a shadow? What does she do here? Because, like, seeing Mog, there's the conflicting, like, oh, an ally, no, this isn't his fight. Also, this fucker's dangerous. I don't want Mog getting hurt. I don't necessarily know. And then there's also, the bloodlust of it all. She's at one, and she's also fucking full of darkness right now, and not sort of fully in her best senses. But she's also at one, so I'm like, are we attacking like a wounded animal, or are we running, or are we running? You know what I mean?
Actually, now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna give you a choice here.
Okay.
You feel something around you, or is it from your own body? your skin feels like electricity is running through it. And you get the feeling that if you just let go, you will survive.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. You drive a hard bargain with that presentation. Fuck. I think she would know on some level what that means. Like, this is all super non-verbal fucking chemicals firing around, but like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh... Chat, I'm sorry for whatever happens. The DM has offered me a hand and I'm going to take it. So, if you'll permit me a little bit of scene setting.
Mm-hmm.
Before Xweets can react to the impulse, I think, at least from her perspective, all the light goes out. And when it comes back up, she's standing in front of the door on her station.
Mm-hmm.
And before she can even reach for it, there's a flash and she's just in the room. And that black humanoid figure with the bright glowing eyes is standing in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And Xweets says, I trust you. And yeah, do you let go? Why and why?
So now, I guess a follow-up question is, do we see what happens, or... And this is totally up to you. Do we see what happens, or is this a cut to black with the aftermath?
Oh, God, that's an excellent question. Because I have... Oh. Oh, God, both sound equally dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Because on one hand, I have thoughts about where it might go from a flavor perspective, but also just snapping straight to the results also sounds so dramatic and tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. The
Man.
Throw it over to Rowan.
Be your guiding key.
Whatever.
if
so Rowan, what's up?
Yeah, if there's anything going on with the boys, I do have a couple thoughts I could DM you real quick to help sort of decide what I want here.
Yeah, the boys now in the underground only lit by Acid Fox's dropped helmet.
Oh, that didn't go with them.
What?
You're suddenly so alone. Not even Mog is here.
Ooh, okay. Ro punches where the dark portal was. And his teeth are grit. Damn it! What the hell? Why were they fighting? Why? Where? Damn it!
They're not terribly nearby, but oh no.
Well, what do we do? Do we go after them? We don't even have a truck. We don't have Rouge. We don't have... We can't use that portal. Did Mog make it? Is he okay?
He'll be okay. No, he made it. He's with the two of them. Wherever they are seems protected enough from the mist, but not perfectly.
And he looks to the helmet and is just like... He's gone through without the helmet? There was... It's fine. They're probably... Xweets is strong. They got Mog. Okay. Alright. And, like, he's not looked at Coop yet, but he does, like, reach his hand up and wipes his eye a little before getting up and clenching his fist and then looking over.
And I'm gonna pick up Acid Fox's helmet and fiddle with it until I assume it collapses into, like, cat girl ear headband.
As you're fiddling with it, maybe this takes minutes, maybe less, maybe more. Time right now doesn't seem to go correctly. The helmet vanishes from your hands in a little burst of light, much like how a keyblade is unsummoned.
What?
So back at the academy, hey, what's happening there, Kat?
Cool. Is this an invitation to describe, or are we kicking off for,
Oh shit! Wait! I got so robot voiced there for a minute. Say something again.
Oh, something again.
Ah, shit. Hang on. Hang on, Chad. We'll get there. Hello.
Hello.
Beep 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 beep.
Yippee. All right. Say that again.
That again.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Shit, I've been so thrown by the.
Oh, if it was gonna be the short version or the long, that
was
the long version is what I'm thinking. If that's what you want to do,
totally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, back at the academy in this room with 3 Keyblade armors on stands and 2 empty ones. Acid Fox still without his helmet, Xweets, and Mog. Although Xweets, is she still in the heart?
Say again?
Is Xweets still in her station?
Yeah. I mean, from her point of view, I think that she is probably there, and based on what I'm assuming you mean by she will be okay, she's kind of going to sleep here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly what I mean.
Yeah, and I think that's where she is. Meanwhile, she's handed the wheel. I'm just not sure the line is between
wait.
Me to say it happened or.
God damn it, chat! Hang in there with us. What? Once more. Hello.
One more. I mean, we survived HP.
What the fuck? Hello?
Hello?
Are we normal?
You've been normal this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all sounded normal from my perspective.
Yeah, it started becoming robot again when you basically, yeah, she's going to sleep here. And then it got so Eden.
Yes. And Cake the cat came and started screaming at me. Okay. I was like, I'm without knowing what the aftermath is, I guess just as a player, how much of this is Cat describes what happens and how much of this is still like game proceeds with rolls and everything, just with the transformation.
Mm-hmm. I'd say game proceeds with rolls.
Okay,
and
cool.
all.
So I will just describe the visual change then.
Yes. And I will restore your HP to full.
So Xweets is sort of enveloped in that in a sort of spherical swirl of darkness, you know, like how is it? Like Riku does when he goes into dark form.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of shatters out through it like a cocoon almost. She is back in her original outfit entirely. With notable difference obviously being the hood is up, and while sometimes her eyes turn yellow, it's very clearly the other set of yellow eyes that are looking out through her hood.
Mm-hmm.
And Hang on, I can find. I've shared this before, but I can find the art of Berserk mode again real quick. While I'm also being speech jammed by a cat.
Oh, cake.
No, I'm not going to ask Copilot. Fuck you. I thought Copilot was gone off this laptop.
You'll never get rid of it.
Probably updated and put it back because the world is a poop. Okay.
Nicky Soft.
Then gonna pop. I've only just seen the touchdown penguin in the Sunken Valley group chat.
Yeah,
so here's this, and then I will also. If you want to pop it up on screen, fine. But if that's too much hassle, I can also just pop it in chat.
Yeah. I'll pop it up. Open link. Oh wait. You got a little look of it, chat, but there we go. Yeah, as the darkness envelops her and then breaks from her like a cocoon, this is the creature standing in front of Acid Fox.
I'd say she's probably at least 2 feet taller.
Mm-hmm.
The boots have been just subsumed by the darkness, and it has sort of incorporated the spike into its own awful toe shape. And yeah, her gloves sort of get sucked into the darkness as well, leaving just her normal red clawed hands that she usually keeps hidden. The points on her shoulders lengthen, becoming more jagged and hanging. And yeah, her arms stretch a bit longer, adding all of these extra jagged points, sort of in her own way reminiscent of a Heartless and a Nobody at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Somebody else is at the wheel now.
And I think, because we've got 5 minutes to ads, so why don't we take that break now?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
How the fuck is it already ad time again? So, chat, we'll take, I mean, it's the halfway point, so maybe, 5 minutes or something to get water, get stretch, get piss, do all those things. And we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Yeah, well.
Wow. Hello, chat. There we go. Whew. So this creature stands in front of Fox. What happens
Oh, man. Genuine question to you. Do you think is Fox reacting or is Fox looking? Because I would totally accept if Fox makes the first move, if that's what you're leaning towards. But it doesn't have to be.
I mean, you have the opportunity to jump him if you so desire, but...
Cool. I mean, I'll do something. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And... just trying to decide what would be fun.
Yeah, I think as we're in it right now, like, he hasn't had time to react. Ooh, strike to subdue.
So I think since we're already listening to tension rising, much like in the Twilight Thorn fight,
yeah,
her arms, almost as if moving on their own, are going to just stretch straight forward and grab Fox by the shoulders.
Ooh.
And then, while it may seem like she's about to pull him to her, somehow she comes to him and is right in his face.
Oh boy!
And a little voice, the same one that spoke earlier, just says, "Why?" And then just a big, stretchy punch to the stomach.
Ooh. Yeah!
And take something from them. If there's... Has the helmet reappeared on Fox's head?
Not yet.
Okay.
But then if you want to go for that, it could. If that was your plan.
If it was, it would be that. And if otherwise, I can justify it with she takes the wind from his lungs.
Jesus. I mean, I feel like, and stop me if this is incorrect, but as much as this version of Xweets is like exuding darkness from under her hood, I feel like, would you also see that she's, to keep it vague for now until I have your answer, is also breathing something in?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that would, especially now, would become apparent to anyone looking at the right thing.
How does that look? Like, is it just that the mist around her just is kind of like where before, like, feel free to interject, but I imagine that it's like...
Sure, I think it's subtle until if someone doesn't know that it's happening, but like if you see it, it's obvious that, you know, the mist, aside from being sort of, you know, kicked up by her motion, anyone looking at her chest would see that the mist is slowly sucking into her keyhole.
Yeah! Yeah!
Just sort of constantly at a slow rate.
All right. And yeah, as she's come up in his face and why the reality of the situation hits him, not what's in front of him. He's not had time to process that, but it clicks that he's in the mist. And so he punches a big, golden orange circle in the shoulder of his armor. And his helmet appears in a burst of light around his head, just in time for her red claws to tear it from him.
Ooh. And as it comes off, the same voice again just says, "Why?"
He's just panicked now, scrabbling to get the helmet back. What is she doing with the helmet? Like,
God, for at least a second, she's kind of alas poor Yoricking it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he's just being held down by her other hand, just scrabbling, trying to reach, but he's, like, as with the fight against Twilight Thorn in Kingdom Hearts 2, she is so much bigger than him, and her arms just stretch. He's got no hope of getting it from her.
God, and like not even in a malicious way, but I think if his reach ever gets close enough, her hand just kind of stretches a little bit so that it's always just out of his reach, but she keeps looking at it.
Mm-hmm. And eventually, as it dawns on him that he's not getting the helmet, he just looks at her glowing yellow eye, just asks, who are you? No.
Why? It asks again.
No. No. Can't. You! It can't! And he tries to cast Protect on himself with his sword to generate at least some sort of defense against the mist, against this monster. He needs to get out of its grasp.
After her moment with the helmet, I don't think I don't really know how I would interfere with him casting Protect. That's a pretty the shell comes up or it doesn't kind of thing, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's always the interfere roll.
Oh, that is true.
Gut punch him before he gets to cast it. Ooh, that's a 9.
Oh, give me a minute to think up flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like, rested one, like, Well, I suppose his sword is still, like, in his hand. So he is just, like, you know, flicking his wrist to sort of activate it. But, like, he is being held, you know? Like, he is struggling just to do that movement with his wrist.
I'm like, I'm getting caught up. I'm like, what does she do with the helmet? What happens with the helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You know what? Fuck it. It's weird, but weird is what we're going for here. I think out of her chest, like a dozen little hands
Ooh.
emerge, and they take the helmet from her regular hand, and they gently place it back on his head.
Oh!
And then her now empty hand will turn into a big black cartoon mallet. And if I can find my character sheet again. If I'm okay to do this roll in response, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I got a mixed success. If he would do something in the middle, by all means.
I think it makes sense for whatever goes wrong dramatically is gonna happen sort of as a response to you attacking him, so go ahead.
Excellent, 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 excellent. Do I still have... Yeah, still got advantage.
Ooh.
Oof. I'll re-roll that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use my Dark Link with Acid Fox.
Yeah!
And I think the flavor here is that her hand turns into the giant hammer, and she goes to, like, bring it down on him, but the little hands stop her.
Yeah!
And so she rears back and does it again.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, there it is. Wait, no, that's an interfere. Well, the roll still goes, I guess. It's still a 9 plus strike to subdue.
How did I hit the wrong? Okay, awesome.
I mean, yeah. We'll still take the dice. But do you have any modifiers to mastery or strike to subdue? I feel like you can use dark on it sometimes. Is that correct?
Dark is only for strike with intent, so this actually might just be a flat 9.
Right.
Which I'm perfectly fine with. Oh, and this is actually, I'm only just realizing 7 to 9, you only deal harm on a 10 plus.
True.
Cool. All right. I don't know how I didn't notice that. So yeah, no harm, but I think we will force a change of location.
Ooh.
And so the mallet is big enough to sort of cover him with the face of it. And as it sort of brings him to the ground, it squeaks loudly, but doesn't do any damage. But then the hand that's gripping him, she spins, and like the elasticity of her arm catching up to her body spinning flings him through a wall.
Yeah! Yeah. Like, I mean, he, like, as the mallet comes down the first time, he casts Protect. And then seeing it being stopped, he drops, like, I mean, sorry, that's a D&D term, but, like, he just loses his grip on the spell before it's properly cast, because he sees Xweets trying to not attack, and then she hits him and flings him through a wall. And let's see what kind of fun things we can be slammed through here. If you'll permit, I think he's thrown so that he, like, sails perfectly between, two of the standing Keyblade armors here over one of the empty slots. And then continues into the wall and through it.
I fucking love that.
Hey, Cooper. Hey, Mog. What's Mog up to? What's happening right now with Mog?
So many times during that entire exchange, Mog has nervously been, like, elbow deep into his little bag and been like, do I? Don't I?
Oh.
Should I now? No. Okay. But now we've crashed through a wall, which, if there was any minor amount of seal on this room keeping the mist out, it absolutely the fuck isn't anymore.
Yeah, like there was, like, definitely mist in here that had seeped slowly over the years through cracks in the, in the door, in the walls. But now there's, like, a veritable flood of mist coming in.
Yeah, so Mog is going to fly through the hole in the wall to get to wherever Acid Fox is at, and he doesn't have his helmet now, or he does?
He does, right?
He does.
Yeah, because she put it back on him before then bonking him and throwing him.
Alright, so then he's gonna wait until Xweets presumably follows through. But then out of his bag, he's going to pull a 5-pointed crystal that's kind of like a little periwinkle color, but has kind of like a jade-colored core.
Motherfucker! He's got the damn star shard! Fuck! What?
No, it's different than that. It's not the star shard. That's not periwinkle.
Oh, you're so right. My mistake.
That's like a green color. But like, it is a star-shaped crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
gonna pull one of these out. And he is going to slam it, like, really fucking spike it into the ground. Absolutely flashbang the hell out of everyone nearby. Like, blindingly bright light. But he's gonna put up a decently large barrier.
Ooh.
In an attempt to hold back any of the mist. Which is too bad, because there's not much else he can do he'd love to stop any of this from happening, but number one priority is to make sure that him and them don't somehow get turned into warped, twisted creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
so depending on how big of a space they're in, it might not fully, dome out, like if they're kind of partially in a hallway now, but...
guess we'll see.
We made an explosion, we pushed as much mist away as we can, and now we have a barrier of light that we're just holding.
Why don't you give me a little cast magic about it?
Will do. We're gonna use advantage on this.
Uh-huh.
Cooper doesn't use advantage, but Mog does.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
So... Semi-permanent condition. No unintended consequences. And what else might it do? Hey, Kat.
What's up?
What would happen if raw, unfiltered light just washed over Xweets right now?
Ouch. Cut it out.
What the fuck?
I imagine she'd take, like, a damage, but definitely don't let that deter you.
I'm unsure if I want that to happen or not. Because I'm tempted to slap heal on there to counteract it. But I feel like we might need, Fox might need a little bit of help, and knocking you down, unfortunately, might be what needs to happen. So yeah, semi-permanent condition, no unintended consequences. And for the sake of, if there's anything else in the room, we're just gonna say hits more than one entity in our big blasto.
Mm-hmm. And it is just this, like, blast of light.
Yeah, like, screen transition, fade to white ass, like...
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is discernible. You get the full, like, Kingdom Hearts shimmery into, like... You know that sound effect that they use for fucking everything, especially in the first game, where it's like...
That cut out,
if
but yes.
Any of that came... I figured that wouldn't come through. But it's kind of the, like, windy ocean rustling sort of that, like, starts low and, like, ramps up to high.
Mm-hmm.
Fully that.
God, Kingdom Hearts has such good sounds.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, Kat, do you feel it... Does it feel correct that Xweets takes a damage here?
She took a damage when he cast Holy against Will.
Sure did.
So if this is powerful light magic, probably.
1 damage. And in the confusion, in the blinding light,
There's a horrible discordant squealing of agony, like 1,000 demons were all prodded with a shock stick at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
As Xweets kind of bubbles a little bit.
Oh god.
And I don't know, maybe sort of does little spiky, sort of like feral fluid for a second.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't even know if Xweets hears it or just senses this heart coming towards her, but rushing out, or rather rushing back in, using the confusion to his advantage. Acid Fox, now with his helmet back on and sword drawn, is rushing straight at her and just shout, "What did you do with her?" And jumps up, ready to plunge the sword into your chest.
Oh no, see the problem is you said that she sensed the heart coming.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, bud. The GM said I was aware of you.
Yup.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. I will ask your permission for a thing to make sure this isn't stretching her window too much. But if this is a, like you said, she feels the heart coming, like on the run up, I would like to cast a magic and then interfere NPC by the time he's here. If that's too many actions, absolutely fair. I'm just seeing how much of a window that she actually has with this sense.
Ooh.
I'm fully willing to take no for an answer here. I'm just...
This sounds like it's gonna be cool, so yes. It sounds like it's gonna be cool. Rad as fuck, so please. You get the fucking reaction command.
Alright.
Although in this situation, should he be getting reaction commands?
Depends on who has more determination. Wrong game. Is there a way to pre-buff a roll with a link? Or can I only do that in retrospect? Because for the flavor of this, burning a specific link, I think, makes sense. And I don't know mechanically how to support that.
I mean, for this situation, please. Like, I don't think so, but here, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm also cards fully on the table, since this is sort of a limited time, not easily replicable super form moment. I am also reaching to give her a little bit of extra punch.
Yes, and I will give it to her.
Cool, so I will make sure the spell goes off first. Or wait, hang on, let me... I can't give advantage to itself. You know what? I will try to cast it once, and if it doesn't work, then burning the link makes sense anyway.
All right. I mean, you have one advantage, and like ordinarily links are sort of supposed to be burned to gain advantage, but you know, we have all the hearts in Twitch chat. Hi. Mwah.
Yeah, fair.
Ooh, yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna use risk charge.
Risk charge. What is that?
To anyone who's played far enough into the series will know what I'm talking about. So Xweets is going to levitate very briefly off the ground, and this happens very fast, like what I'm about to describe, almost as if you're watching it on like 2 times speed, like an unnaturally fast motion. She's going to go sort of halfway into the game over pose.
Ooh.
So like her legs still sort of stay dangling, but as her chest comes up, a little piece of a heart flies out of her keyhole and sort of explodes into light, sort of. And since I have 3 effects, shit. Okay, 1, the magic heals 1 harm. The magic has no unintended consequences. And then the magic inflicts a semi-permanent condition, which I choose to be haste, which is how I now justify having an interfere NPC.
Yeah!
In the first place.
That's so sick! So I'm assuming you heal yourself.
Yes.
There we go. Whose heart was that?
It was Crank because he comes back.
Yeah! Yeah!
We've had this power for a brief time and someone is already misusing it. To be fair, it's not technically Xweets doing it. Then...
Oh my god, because I was fucking thinking like, well, surely the heart would interact with the mist, but Mog has erected a bubble where the mist has been ejected. Like, there's no mist right now. Ah!
Here. I'm having a thought here.
Yes.
Is this too much of a stretch? I'm just trying to figure out how to stack as many of her little abilities as much as I can close together for flavor.
You're in berserk mode. You're literally a boss. Go nuts.
I'm just trying to think of a way to swing this. Because I know what lies in your heart, which allows me to convince characters rolling with dark. And I'm just like...
Oh.
Just trying to think of how to pull that off with an extremely limited vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can take the roll first and see how well she's able to do it. If that helps.
Absolutely. It didn't give me an option of what to roll with, but it's +3, whatever.
Yeah, well... So I think that answers that.
Cool, that's fine, because I didn't actually want to end the encounter yet.
So...
I think flavor-wise, like, she's not going to be trying to stop the attack, but she is going to meet him halfway and just sort of be in his face and just again say, why? and what he does with that is up to him.
Mm-hmm. So,
but like the I would be remiss if I didn't describe the horrible way that she moves, though.
Oh, please.
By the time she is in his view, she is already looking at him. And I think the way that she closes the gap to meet him halfway is she does a cartwheel with her gaze fixed on him and her neck just sort of twisting to keep her face staring straight at him.
Oh, God.
And then, so when she stands up, she has her neck has to turn the full 360 degrees back, and when it snaps back, that's when she says it.
Oh, God. And yeah, in that moment, why? He's already in the air. Even if he wanted to stop, he couldn't, and his sword plunges into you. He like... Well, I mean, you're bendy, so you tell me, but on other huge monsters like you, this has enabled him to knock them like on their back and drive the sword further in. I don't know if that happens now, but that's certainly where all the momentum is going as you take 1 damage.
Well, the fun thing about that is sort of like I've explored with Rowan and the suplex. I do think he gets her back onto the ground, but her legs are still... Her feet are rooted to the ground and her legs have just stretched over.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like... Basically, I'll throw back to you, if he has stabbed hard enough for the sword to go through her and into the ground, she stays there. But if not, they do sort of spring back up like an inflatable punching dummy. With him, I assume, stuck to her by the sword, but... Either way.
I mean, I think... that depends, because what happens is, yeah, he plunges the sword into her chest and, yeah, gets her down for just a moment, and you're just looking at each other. And he just, again, now screaming. What did you do with her? And then he goes to try and plunge the sword further in, which... will deal you an additional damage, but you're so welcome to do something about it.
Oh.
And I think, because, yeah, DV is asking through the keyhole, I think he has, whether on purpose or not, he's, like, gone, you know, to where a heart should be. So, you know, slightly to Xweets' left side. Rather than going straight in the middle.
Yeah, and with no mechanical way to back it up, I would say that I would imagine that a plunging attack aimed at the keyhole would somehow find itself off to the side either way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not sure just anything can go in there.
Yeah. So yeah, whether intentionally or not, he has not hit the keyhole. But he is about to, like, drive the sword further in.
Oh, God. So... Here's a fucked up one.
Oh, yeah! Uh-huh.
So we're gonna dark portal. How high is the ceiling in this room?
Oh, Yeah. I don't know. I imagine Xweets standing at her full height is like reaching. Like, she might not have to duck it to stand up in here if she's, what, 7 feet, 8 feet tall at the moment, but, you know, she's close.
Okay, so it's not like an especially high vaulted ceiling or anything?
No. Unless you want it to be.
Oh, Astral sort of gets where we're going with this.
Oh. I mean, it could be. It could be. I didn't write anything down about ceilings.
Ceiling height doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to paint the picture in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But with your permission, I would like to make it sort of a recursive loop.
Oh, fuck. What? Yeah, absolutely.
And so floor and ceiling, we fall through and just sort of, you know, like a portal loop, kind of pick up speed.
Uh-huh.
And if you want me to roll anything separate for this, I absolutely would be fine and would be happy to. But at some point, when the portals disappear, it might still do the damage to her, but she would flip over and land on him instead.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, if you want to avoid it doing damage, yes, roll something.
Cool.
Because, yeah, otherwise then landing on top of him is just gonna drive the sword through you.
Trying to decide how I want to play this.
Ooh!
And that is that's a 10, so that gets us a strike to subdue effect as well.
Ooh! Because you're stronger than you.
Yep. So when we pick up enough speed and she flips, the way that she separates is for a brief moment she's going to turn into a giant like umbrella.
Oh. Yeah.
So that it stops her downward momentum and he hits the floor.
Oh yeah.
And then strike to subdue. She's going to then turn into a giant anvil and smash him through the floor.
Oh shit!
To force a change of location.
Yeah! Oh fuck. Yeah. And
I think to sell the not doing damage part, I think obviously she hits hard enough to break through the floor, but then when they hit the floor below, she just kind of turns into like goo and just sort of, you know, mitigates her force and then pops back into shape.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mama. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh. I mean, first things first, as you slam through the floor down into the hallway, or actually, I think what you're slamming into is the cafeteria. of the floor below. So you're just now in this big open room with, you know, all the well, actually, you know, it's a fairly standard mess hall. You got your big long tables, you've got your chairs, and, you know, a serving area where you go up, you pick up a tray, you get your food. And while it's by now, well, no. By now, the food still in some trays at the tables should have rotted away, but it hasn't. There's just still the last meal ever eaten here from 3 years ago left on the tables in the cafeteria in perfect condition.
In that food?
And as you slam
down,
you're also outside Mog's magic, back in the mist, and like taking a deep breath, the mist enters Xweets again, and you heal.
Oh no.
Hey, so what's Mog up to?
Yeah, Mog, I'm sorry. I know you're trying real hard.
So to hold this barrier, I imagine he's kind of like almost T-posing, like trying to just hold this whole thing as far as he can.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just slam through the fucking floor, and he just like looks down like,
come on, man.
So defeated. Just like, are you fucking kidding? So he's gonna drop concentration, release that barrier, kind of flip head first, and like spiral down into this to catch up with them crashing through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
God, truly a genuinely heroic effort on his part.
Yeah.
Probably would have missed the the part where Xweets inhaled a little bit and got better about it. Missed situation here is looking pretty nasty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Probably pretty normal to heavy. I mean, I guess we just try the same trick again.
Sure.
We're gonna pull out one of these little lavender periwinkle crystals and slam it into the ground and make some kind of big barrier of light.
Hell yeah.
Mog advantage.
Mog advantage. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Inflicts a semi-permanent condition.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you put this bubble up that pushes away the mist and keeps it away.
Is that a question or a statement?
A statement, I think. Unless that is not the case.
No, yes, yeah. We slam down another one of these crystals that explodes in a blinding shockwave of light and pushes any of the mist that's nearby away, and then barriers up a dome to keep it out for the time being.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, truly giving him another chance, the light burns the monster's eyes, hurts you for one, And
Ow.
I think because this one, with being a mixed success, because it is just a chase and a panic and just casting the spell as soon as possible, it...
Is it practically throwing it before he's even in the room, just so it has a chance.
It
the
like
black dynamite.
It goes off right next to Xweets, completely blinding her senses long enough for when her senses come back, there's pain as Acid takes the chance to get up on his feet and slash at her, dealing you 1 harm.
Ooh. Oh no, Kate's timing out Astral.
Oh, good. They've had it too easy. So what do Xweets do?
So what exactly was the attack? Like, so where do we stand now?
So
in relation to one another physically?
Like as she's, you know, regrouping and reconstituting herself, like with him underneath, he, you know, just springs up on his feet and just slashes out while taking a step back, leaving him, you know, like he slashes at you, hitting, you know, your thighs, your stomach, gets a step back, and like you're standing off him across from her, very much within striking distance, his sword still in the movement of coming out to the, like, to his right as it finishes the slash.
Oof.
And I think, like, he's just like, you can hear through his mask his labored breathing. Maybe he's even crying underneath there, just in a ruined voice, just shakily shouting, "Who are you? Why is this happening?
God.
Have you... Is this revenge? What did you do?"
God. What are we gonna do? Oh. Calculating. I'm so sorry to break the...
No, that's so fine. I mean, if you'll permit, if Xweets is, like, actively, you know, taking a beat, he's definitely got more to yell. But if she's just immediately on him, I'll just let you think about that.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of where she goes next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. So here's something upsetting. So like if you say if it sounds like he's crying under the helmet as he's yelling, oh God. I do think a bright yellow sort of cartoon tear does sort of just for like a second sort of like, and like it's still moving in a way that's comical if you remove the context from it, but like, you know how sometimes when a funny anime character gets like hit in the balls or something, they'll have a big tear that just sort of hangs from their eye but doesn't come any further, but sort of bounces like that and then sucks back up real quick.
Oh God.
And she's gonna summon Toothache, but they're like comically oversized now, and like what were fairly sleek knuckle dusters before are like these huge just like hunks of steel that look like they weigh, I don't know, fucking 20 kilos a piece. And like her arms at first sort of, you know, it stretches them out so that they hit her hands hit the ground.
Oh fuck.
And then she's, I mean, if he's got more to say, like, she's gonna have a bit of a cartoon wind-up on this one.
I mean, whatever he's got to say, I think is gone in the face of that. He's just bracing.
Oh. And we're gonna strike to subdue.
It's a 7.
Oh God, this is just as a player, this is a weird headspace to be in because I am both having a lot of fun with this and also like it's weird having to specifically pick and like choose a course of action for your character that you know is bad. And just we're gonna take something from them, and I think like it's sort of like maybe when she picks her hand up, she's almost like tilts off to the left a little bit from the weight of the other one, like whoa, 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 you know, just sort of comically a little bit off kilter. And then with sort of a slow Donkey Kong Smash Brothers style wind up, pulls back and just a big giant punch that takes something from them. I'm going to say the air tightness of their helmet.
Oh, fuck.
If you'll permit, obviously, but if you'll allow, I would like to crack the glass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And also, if I may, that this is not to this doesn't add any effect on his like lived experience of it, but when the punch connects, there is a brief like boxing knockout bell and like a half second of just sort of piped in uproarious audience cheer.
Oh God. Oh God. She's summoning the fucking sound effects.
Yeah, I forget if I mentioned, but before she throws the punch, she does, you know, say why again.
Oh no! And yeah, the like the punch just fully sends him flying. And as he gets back up, the glass visor is like cracking and just crumbling, and the pieces falling out and like, you know, clinking against the floor. His, you know, fur and fox eye suddenly peeking out from behind half of the visor that still remains, mirroring at least a little bit another broken helmet you've seen.
Oh, God. I hadn't even fucking thought about that. Oh my God. Oh no.
And at that, he looks over to Mog, keeping the bubble up, and shouts, "How long can you keep that up?"
Semi-permanently, Kupo.
Okay. And bolstered by hearing that this fight can take as long as it needs to take, he grabs his sword again. And he just...
See, it's funny you say that. Like, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. He looks now very unsure of himself. Gets into a ready position to, like, just really prepared to strike. But his body language is unsure. He's, like, his footing is kind of weak. He's very clearly panicked, looking at all the gray matter rolling over this dome of light that protects him for now. And then he looks at Xweets and just... You can see now, with the mask destroyed, the tears streaming from his face, his eye bloodshot.
You clever little sneak. Congratulations, you ended the fight by reminding me of what this looks like. Well, ended the fight if he'll allow it. So the fucking the moment that the bit of visor falls away, and like it feels obvious, but I swear I did not think of this at all when I said I want to break the helmet until you reminded me. But yeah, the moment that it is in any way reminiscent of a broken visor that we saw somewhere else, it's the same sort of, like, scream of 1,000 penitent souls being, you know, tortured. And, like, the giant toothache falls from her hands and de-summons on the ground. And, like, she I think her arms sort of stay long, so her clawed knuckles are sort of dragging on the ground. But, like, she sort of punches over, kind of with an unnatural arch to her spine to come to eye level with him, and she just, like, slowly approaches.
Oh.
And, like, if at any point he would retaliate or do something, stop me. But, like, unless something else happens to stop it, all the little hands are going to come out of her chest again, and along with them, one of her big ones are all going to sort of reach as if to caress his cheek.
Oh. All you get from him is, like, a completely instinctive flinch. But other than that, he just stays in the somewhat battle-ready position. And just closes his eye, squeezing a tear out, and accepts whatever is about to happen.
Oh, so it's the same non-Xweets voice that's been talking this whole time, obviously. But you know, she's been very quiet the whole time. You know, it's never been like a yell. But I think at this distance, it might become clear to him for the first time that, like, it's not two different voices, but it has sort of been the same voice almost harmonizing with itself, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, you know, especially with all the loud, cacophonous whatever else happening, probably, you know, blends together pretty seamlessly. But, like, up there, right, like, in his face, because I imagine they're, you know, inches apart, face-wise.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, the voice asks again, why, but concurrently, the overtone of the same voice seems to say, Lem, again. And then... I don't know what to roll for this, but, like... Well, I guess... I'm gonna roll a dark portal, and she's gonna go somewhere.
Ooh.
Or better yet, I think if this works, it's not for her actually, it's for him.
It'd work.
And so I think the portal will send him just back to the fucking assembly line that Rowan and Cooper are on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I don't know how long it stays open for, but, like, Xweets does not enter the portal. Xweets, with what I'm hoping would be enough time for Mog to get through it, takes off in bolts, running through the barrier as she does.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you're incredibly tall, and he's somewhere vaguely in the middle height of the room. You could just squeeze him and yeet him in.
So, unfortunately, an ad break is hitting us right the fuck now.
Uh-oh.
And man, I hoped I could get a snooze in just in time, but I guess not.
Oh no.
So, well,
the suspense.
Also, we're pretty close to end time, so, like, that's just where we're gonna end. That's just where we're ending today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Acid Fox through the portal, Mog through the portal, Xweets running off into the deep, deep mist.
So you think we're still gonna get through the mission?
Holy! What the
Sonic?
fuck? Holy holy shit, there goes the ads, but we'll yab a little bit and be back after the ads, I'm thinking, so that's fine.
Hell yeah.
But let me just switch up the music. I'll also just stop streaming to y'all because, you know, save my resources a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've had that. Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
Oh man!
Holy shit, what a session!
Holy! How is it already time?
I looked at the clock and went, no, don't tell me I hogged the whole session, no!
Oh, you're so good.
We were eating good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That... Every fucking minute of that was...
Rowan's got so much time to fuck it up immediately the next time he sees Xweets.
Hey!
What the hell? Whoa. What? I mean, next session is just gonna... I mean, hey, Xweets had most of this session. I don't know how much she's gonna be in the next
Yeah, no, that's an excellent point. I'm not sure. I feel like she may have left character POV territory for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Holy.
Oh, God. I knew she was going to make problems for the mission. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Me neither. The fucking moment you were like...
it was going too well. It was going too well.
Yeah, truly. It was like, well, you know,
we're going to
there's...
say an embarrassing business term and blow our cover. It was going too well.
It was going too well. Oh, fuck. And just... Mog is just gonna have... I mean... Holy shit, because next session is just gonna open on Rowan and Cooper and a portal and fucking broken Acid Fox followed by Mog.
You made Mog talk.
Well, you could have said Kupo.
And in that time...
He doesn't know that Fox knows.
Did the portal open where Acid Fox and Xweets went down?
I mean,
I would assume
nearby, presumably.
That's what I'm thinking.
Who's saying that Rowan and Cooper stayed where they were?
Uh-oh. Oh.
I mean, I don't know that we have anywhere else to go, but yeah.
Sure do have a map that leads us to the mission that we need to do.
Do we even know what to do? Also, in combat time, I don't know that was like...
Hi, Kate, welcome back from ads.
That's a good point. That may have only been 2 or 3 minutes.
That's true, actually, yeah. The truly the time dilation of RPGs. But yeah, welcome back from ads. No, we didn't keep going. We ended with Xweets opening a portal and throwing Acid Fox and Mog through and then running into the mist.
Oh, to clarify, she didn't throw anybody. It opened under Acid Fox. Right. She ran off, and it's going to be open long enough that if Mog wants to, he can go through.
Okay, so yeah, if you're just sprinting and you're like trying to push through the barrier, yeah, I think kind of just like Mog would be like, what the fuck is happening? And just have to be like, all right, I guess she's running. I'm out.
This is
I'm not
immediately through the portal. Look, you guys aren't going to like what I have to tell you.
Like, there goes my triple triad partner. There goes the league. Damn it.
There goes the league. God, that was an insane session, like, for me, because it was just, I went into it with no plan other than Xweets is probably going to escalate things with Fox somehow, and then just sort of reacting from moment to moment and slowly realizing what was happening and about to happen, and like the horror of accepting that nope, you can't pull these punches just because they're not choices you would make. You're not the one who's turned into a fucking Heartless.
God. Yeah, I was very happy that you accepted me being like, you're in the mist now, so like, if you want to power up, you can. You can.
Chat, Splasha gave me the Riku reach, and unlike Sora, I took it.
Once you shake a poor sinner's hand.
Oh my god. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Are you ready?
Holy shit.
They weren't ready, chat. They were not ready.